here to film, finally film an eyebrow tutorial. I show you how I do my eyebrows, and I show you the products that I use. Basically, this is what I do every single day. I do my eyebrows before I do my foundation and everything, so the next clip of the tutorial will be me with no makeup, so don't be surprised, don't get scared, don't, you know, run out of your room. It's okay. I don't have any makeup on. I use the MAC. Right now I'm using the MAC brow pencil. I have the Clinique brow pencil that I absolutely love. I have used in the past Wet n Wild. It doesn't matter, as long as it works, I will use it, and I am a fan of pencils over powder. Sometimes I'll put powder over the pencil, which I did do in the video, but usually I just like pencil. They work really well. You can blend them out easily to just work, and they cover and they provide a lot of color. So MAC brow pencil. I clean up my brows with the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in C42. It has a lot of yellow in it and really provides a nice highlight, so I use that. Now, as far as tools, when I'm using or doing my brows, I use a spoolie brush. Any spoolie is fine. Then I like to use the MAC 263 angled eyeliner brush. I like this one because it is not too stiff, but it's not too flimsy. I have the Sedona lace brush, but it's a little bit bigger than this and it's a little flimsy, so I actually prefer this one over the Sedona lace brush. But really good brush. I use this every time I do my eyebrows. And then to blend out the concealer, I will use my Bare Minerals Max Coverage Concealer Brush, which I absolutely adore and I've been using for years, and I will never ever use anything else because it's just perfect. And then I will also have another eyeliner brush, but this is optional. This is what I use with the powder. And then the powder that I use on my eyebrows, is the Limited Beauté eyeshadow, single eyeshadow in the Riverstone color, which is just absolutely gorgeous. It's a good transitional color for your eye, you know, eyeshadow. It's a good brow color. It's just amazing, expensive, but worth it. So those are all of the items that I use on my brows, not too much. Also optional, you can use a brow gel just to set everything, but I don't because I do cut my eyebrow hair. Actually, let me show you. I use these scissors, which are huge, but they work. I'll just brush down the hair and I'll cut the hairs maybe once a month. And then I'll also tweeze. I don't really get them done anymore. I tweeze them myself because I know the shape that I like for my eyebrows to have, and I don't want to get angry if someone threads my eyebrows too thin or waxes them too thin, so I just do them myself. If they get absolutely out of hand, I will go get them threaded or waxed, but usually I just do it by myself. This is the Tweezerman tweezers, the little mini ones, and they work fantastically. So that is everything that I use, and I hope you guys enjoy the tutorial. I'll just go ahead and cut into it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Okay guys, so the first thing I do is I start off by using a spoolie brush. This one is by e.l.f. and I believe I purchased this one for just $1. I usually use my Sedona lace spoolie brush, but I actually have it in the brush roll because I'm going to be doing a review. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my e.l.f. one. I've used this in the past and really love it. It really doesn't matter. Even if you have those disposable spoolie brushes, anything that will brush your hair is perfect. So what I do, I like to kind of brush the hair up. My MAC eyebrow pencil and spiked, and I will go ahead and I will begin to outline my brows, starting with the bottom, and I just do short strokes, almost like hair strokes, and I begin to outline the shape I want. I extend my brow past where my brow hairs grow, and I just do that just right up until that point. If you take your eyebrow pencil or pencil, whatever, you can go at the end of your nostril and then the corner of your eye, and that is where your eyebrow is supposed to end. It'll be the most flattering for your face. So I have that. Then I go ahead and I do the same thing at the top. And I don't start all the way in because I don't like how the brow looks when it's completely filled in at the edge, you know, when people do that square. I mean, that's perfectly fine if that's the look you're going for, but I like a brow that's more faded, so I will start mostly, I'll start 1/3 of the way in, and then I'll go ahead and I will make the shape. I'll go out and actually extend my brow just a little bit further up than where it grows, as you can see. And I like my arch to kind of start a little bit higher, so then I will go ahead and meet the line that I created at the bottom. As you can see, there's a little bit of a gap between my eyebrow and the pencil, or the shape that I created. I just fill that in with a pencil. And then I go ahead and fill in the tail of my brow with light strokes. And I go ahead and fill the middle in. And I leave the front 1/3 section completely. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other brow. And then I'll go back to the spoolie brush, and then I will, just on the first 1/3 of the brow, or actually even 1/2 of the brow, I will blend the brow pencil. And I don't touch this arch part, because when you go ahead with the spoolie, it'll just mess up what you've done. I just want to blend the front portion to make sure I have a nice fade. A dark brown eyeshadow, not one that's black or anything, just a medium brown, something that's not too warm. And I'm going to go ahead and use this to read out and to fill in any areas that might look a little sparse, especially the area where I have no hair and I put the pencil. It kind of will set the pencil and make it look a little bit more natural. Favorite part, which is the to clean up the brows, and I'm going to use my Studio Finish Concealer in NC42, and this is about 2 shades lighter than my own skin tone. I'm going to go ahead and clean up around the brows, just using a MAC 263 angled brush. I'm going to go ahead and start on the bottom. And I actually like to do a thicker line underneath, because if you do a really thin line, sometimes it's hard to blend down and it looks really unnatural. So this will provide much more area to blend down, and so that it looks a little bit more faded, a little bit more natural. Now if you want your brow to look extremely natural and not crazy drawn on or anything, you'll leave the top portion alone. But I don't mind the look of a very sharp brow, even if I have the highlight at the top. I know this bugs some people, but I actually don't mind how it looks, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Again, I'm going to create a thicker area of concealer so that I can blend it out much more easily. You have to be careful when you're doing the top though, because you can completely mess up the shape of your eyebrow with the concealer. And this is why a really good angled brush is necessary, so that you can really get around the shape you've created without messing it up or anything like that. And sometimes you could even correct the mistake. So if you want like your tail to be thinner, you can go ahead and fix it or anything like that. So that is how it looks with the concealer. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. Now I'm going to go ahead and use my Bare Essentials Maximum Coverage Concealer brush, and it's just a synthetic brush. I find that synthetic brushes blend out cream products, especially concealers, just the best. And this is just really dense and it really blends out the concealer. It's a perfect shape to actually get up under the eyebrow. It's my favorite brush for this task. I won't use anything else. I've been using this for years. So I'll just go ahead and I make sure to blend the most bottom half really well, and then as I get up to the brow, I don't blend as much because I still want it to look really sharp. So as you can see, take it down and then I go ahead on the top and I will turn the brush so that the edge is blending, the tip is blending the concealer. And again, be careful when you're doing this step not to mess up your brow. And as I get out to the edge, I really blend into my skin. Also, I do my brows before I apply my foundation and everything, so that when I apply my foundation, I even get a more natural look with the brows. Because if I do this on top of foundation, it really looks extremely highlighted, which can be really unnatural. Especially when I get to this front section, I like to blend into the hairs, because I really like a faded, not very square brow. It's just my own preference. So just blend, and that is how I do my eyebrows. At the end, I will brush through the front a little bit, and if I really need my eyebrow hairs to stay down, I will go ahead and use a clear eyebrow gel, but usually I don't, so I'm not going to include that because I don't really find that it is necessary, because I do cut my brow hairs so they're not that long. But that is how I do my eyebrows, and I just go ahead after and I will prime my skin and do my foundation and everything, and go about my day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned some helpful tips. I don't think I do anything that's too different from anyone else, but this is how I personally do my own eyebrows, and I get so many requests on how I do my eyebrows. So this is how I do them. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, don't forget to like the video if you like. Also subscribe. It would mean so much to me if you did. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.